Hello everyone, welcome back to Monster Hunter World, and we're still in cutscene land. So, yeah, shit's snowy. Also, I'm going to preface this by saying this was my first hunt in over a month. So yeah, I was not what you would call this was not probably what you'd call my best hunting. I don't think you get to complain when my character's looking like that. Seriously, my character has a lot skimpier clothing and she's not shivering. Come on. Woo, layered armor set that looks like crap in my opinion. Woo. I don't want that. But they put it on you regardless. Because of lore reasons or something, I don't know. Seriously, you could walk around, you know, in my skimpy outfit. So long as you had a hot drink, you're cool. God, I hate the way that looks. I hate that armor look. And as you see, does nothing for you, from judging by my stamina. That will soon rapidly be going down. And it's going down. Excuse me. Yep, what was that thing I just walked past? Yep, that's something I actually need. We can make a hot drink out of these. Who the hell drinks pepper juice? Apparently, people in Monster Hunter World. I always imagined it was hot cocoa or coffee or something, but apparently it's pepper juice. That's disgusting, I think, but hey. If you want to drink pepper juice, I guess great for you. That just seems like it would be terrible. Was that just me, or did that look like that, what was that called? Tobi Kadachi with wings? Looked like Tobi Kadachi with wings. Also, we're going to be fighting probably one of the more annoying enemies in Iceborne that I've seen so far. I would rather fight Tigrex than I would rather fight the thing we're about to fight. And I don't like fighting Tigrex with the Great Sword either, but I'd rather do that. Also, you probably should eat before you go do this, whatever this is. Also, I hadn't cleared my inventory, and I was a dummy. So I had to try and figure out, what am I going to get rid of? So I just got rid of the thing I just picked up, because I didn't do any preparation for this, and I was a bit of an idiot. When in doubt, if you don't know what to do in this opening thing, just follow the handler. Does she even have a name anymore? No, she's just the handler. Just follow the handler. But yeah, you need to probably eat. It helps, so you can actually have stamina. This thing you're going to be fighting, you're going to want to have stamina. Just trust me. Was trying to find my hot drink, I think. Or I wasn't, because I was dumb. I know I drank it, though. There it is. Like I say, I'm not that stupid. I know I drank hot drink. Should have ate a max potion as well. Oh, I did. Good. That's good. I'm just in the nick of time. We're gonna be fighting Rudolph's pissed off uncle soon. Did you miss all the tracks we just found, honey? I mean, there's like 3 tracks back there. Oh right, this was not what I was talking about. That's next hunt. That was just I'm thinking of the latest one I did. This is not what I was talking about. This thing isn't that annoying. It's kind of annoying. It's just annoying as a Jyuratodus, but I mean, that's about all. It's not that bad. Beotodus. Yeah, this thing is not as bad as I thought it was. I got confused. I did 2 hunts in Iceborne so far. This and the moose. The moose is much worse than this thing. I mean, the most annoying thing about this is you can't really see it sometimes. And it can be kind of hard to see what it's about to do. So, yeah, I mean, that's about the worst thing you got. As far as using the greatsword on this thing, probably not optimal. This thing is not really the best thing to fight with, fighting this thing, but it's not terrible. I would say if I had to pick something to be optimal to fight this thing, if I had to do it over again, I would probably choose dual wield. But yeah, this thing moves around a lot, so speed does help. That was kind of malarkey, but, you know, didn't know its moveset. That was my fault for being that close to it at all times, I suppose. But yeah, sometimes you just can't see what you're swinging at, and it's just annoying, you know? In my defense, the tail was right there. He just swung it around. Alright, I didn't think it would be as dumb as that, but it was. But in my defense, that was a pretty decent true charge. It didn't hit for shit, but, you know, at least I hit it. That's that. You know, the first step to being good is sucking, so you know, that's what you gotta go with. I hadn't played Greatsword in any kind of competitive content in months. And by competitive content, I meant anything that was like, you know, I hadn't fought anything that was, what do you call it, arc-tempered since Xenohiva with the Greatsword. And Xenohiva I one-shot with the Greatsword arc-tempered, so it's not like I'm terrible with the damn weapon, it's just sometimes, you know, you're not really on top of your game at all times, kind of thing, really. To be fair, I didn't get hit by that one, though. Of course, this was before I even realized that the maximum might was even nerfed, so I was like, why is my stuff not critting all the time? Yeah, I didn't understand. Don't go near that right now. I actually worked because I was going up in the air. Haha. And of course, he fell down literally just out of range, because the game always does that. We need to get used to it. Okay? That is how the world works in Monster Hunter. You see what I did there? Game's called Monster Hunter World. Yeah, you see what I did there. Anyway, like I said, it's not really much different from fighting a Jyuratodus. It does have a few new moves like that I don't remember Jyuratodus doing. And that's kind of annoying and kind of funny that he just kind of headbutts you like Mike Tyson. Watch out when he's enraged. You better hold on your claw. Better hold on. What do you say? You better hold on to your claw until after it's done. I didn't really read that. Don't give a damn. I don't use the claw anyway. So, you know how many people in randoms, like, they think that's their main weapon? I'm not joking when I say I've seen people literally use nothing but the claw the entire hunt. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You know you have another weapon, right? I mean, I don't know if you know that, but you do. They don't know that, apparently, or something. I don't know. All I remember about that was a constant, never-ending stream of, I wounded it! It's like, I don't give a damn. Your supposed achievement's kind of watered down because that's all you've been doing the entire time, you know? It's just like, why do you do that? I don't know. Maybe they find it fun. Maybe who am I to police what people find fun? I just wouldn't find that fun. I don't like the whole claw thing so far. I like it with Xenohiva, just because when I'm out, when there's no slinger stuff, I can just kind of go and just kind of claw onto it and knock it out of the air. But that's like, or I guess that would work on any flyer, but. Yeah, if it's not a flyer, it's like, why though? Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just use the stuff on the floor? I mean, that's what my weapon's for. I don't understand you people. Not to say that you're wrong, I'm just saying I don't understand it because I'm bad. See, here's me trying to use the claw and show it off a little bit. And that was good idea. Very poor execution and timing. I was trying to use the tackle as a defensive measure, excuse me, didn't work. Well, I didn't realize that thing. That's straight from Jyuratodus' playbook, and he's just gonna spam it now. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, it does look a lot better than Jyuratodus. I like the way it looks. I just don't see how it can swim through solid rock like it just did. Guess I should suspend my disbelief, though. And that's not out of Jyuratodus' playbook, considering Jyuratodus would have just, I was trying to do something fancy there, but it didn't work. And to be fair, I don't remember that ever being a thing, too. I would have imagined it would have tackled me, not, tail swipe me, but it did. Well, that was, annoying to watch all over again. That's what that was. There's old Moosey over there, one of the more annoying things in Iceborne so far. I'm sure I'll get better with it. Like, I thought Anjanath was really bad for a while, but eventually he became like a joke. I assume that thing is going to become like a joke once I, fight him more than once. I mean, to be fair, in the beta, when Iceborne had a beta, I got pretty decent fighting that thing with the greatsword, so I assume once I have more practice and, we're back into it, it won't be quite as bad. But considering it had been months since I fought that thing, it was kind of annoying, because I wasn't used to it again. I landed that, by the way, just by the way. I mean, that's kind of bullshit, the way that occurred afterwards, but I landed that. And he disappeared, and ended up way over there, so I tried to do something very fancy. In my defense, I didn't know when he was going to jump out. Not a good idea if you don't know what's going to happen when. Game decided, I don't need to move. Moving's for nubs. Because, throw a turf war in there. I'm pretty sure this is scripted, but, I don't honestly know, because they're just kind of standing there. Well, I guess not anymore. So, like the good little hunter I am, I decided to just take the opportunity to heal. And, deal with the opportunity given to me, because when the hell else am I going to get a chance to do this? Not that it actually helped me in the least. If I'd actually landed that, which I had no chance of landing. I thought he would have took a step forward, but my prediction skills were very rusty, so it didn't really work. You're seeing rust. A lot of it right now. And I don't mean the crappy game, I mean, I'm rusty. Rusty Shackleford. About as skilled as Rusty Shackleford in video games in this hunt, I'll tell you that. Which is to say, not much. Oh, thank God, Benbar will be leaving. Thank the Lord. I hate that thing when it's like... I still argue that did not hit me. I don't think it hit me, but okay, we'll say it did. I might have been in the very edge of the hitbox, I guess. That thing is a very wide, narrow horn it's got there. Even though it looks very narrow, I guess it's very wide. This is optimistic. And it actually landed. I did not think it would while watching that again. The whole time, if you might have noticed, they've been saying, break its legs, break its legs. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. You don't tell me how to hunt. You're a handler. I tell you how to hunt. I'm the hunter. I'm very stubborn. If the game tells me to do something, usually I don't do it, just to see if I can do it without doing what they tell me to do. That sounds stupid, I'm sure, to a lot of people, but that's how I do things. Like after this, when they teach you how to use the, you can, like, subjugate things to taxi you around. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that, though. I just want to run around. Well, I don't want to go to, like, an autopilot taxi. Screw that, I don't need to do that. And I stand by that decision. I don't want to do that shit. I want to play the game, not have that thing just taxi me around. I was like, oh yeah, now you choose to move. You just sat there for a good while. I thought you were going to be moving around, no? Yeah, just move 50 yards away in any given direction for no real apparent reason. That's good. So that's easy to predict, yeah. I'm surprised that did not get me a mount, but it did not. Don't you move. It's going to give me a... Oh, no, well, I mean, I'm going to get hit. I somehow invincibility framed that shit. Don't even ask me how I managed that, because I don't even know how I managed that. I should have rolled forward there, not backward. That's just my pro gamer instincts coming to the forefront, my instincts. Or something, I just kind of word solided that. But the point is, it was, yeah, see what I mean? I don't like the claw mechanic. Granted, it was doing a offensive maneuver, so I can kind of see why that didn't work. Doesn't make it any less annoying, though. Like, if it was just moving, I don't think that would have happened, but since it was an offensive maneuver, that kind of happened. Yeah, I learned that that thing doesn't do what Jyuratodus does, so I just kind of took advantage of it. Unfortunately, that thing is being annoying right now, but to my credit, I did foresee the inevitable resurfacing there. Oh, I was a little early on the draw there. And this is optimistic, but I'm gonna keep trying it. Ah, I was a little off with the timing, but you could see what I was going for there. Little off. And for a first time fighting the thing, that was not a bad true charge attempt in my defense, I will argue. Well, there he goes. Going about 50 yards in the other direction for really no discernible reason in the fight that I can ever come up with. Other than to try and reset the fight. Okay, now that one hit me, I will give you that one. Oh, this is kind of painful to watch. But this is the unedited version, except for that one part of editing earlier, which, you know, was kind of needed. Because my real name came up on screen, didn't want that shit on the internet. Anyway, you know, beyond that, there's no editing in this video. I was maybe on the outer edge of that. I didn't feel like I was, but maybe I was, to be fair. I've never been one, my first time fighting things, to be patient, as you might notice. I do tend to want... That was annoying. That I do tend to want to try and force things to happen, probably a little bit too much. Well, that was my bad for being greedy there, I will tell you that now. Doesn't change the fact that he's just kind of spinning around like a Beyblade right now, and it's kind of annoying, but... yeah, he's just going away for 50 yards. No real reason in the middle of the fight, just to piss you off, I guess, as a greatsword user. I can't really see another reason for it other than trying to piss the player off, but I mean, that's kind of what it is. Am I gonna get greedy here? It looks like I am. To be fair, if I hadn't charged that quite as much, that would have landed. I mean, I probably would have still got hit, but I try and go for these highlight reel true charges, and a lot of times they just don't pan out, and I end up looking like a jackass. I mean, sometimes you look pretty awesome. Like that. I mean, I still got hit, but I got it. You know, I give as good as I get sometimes. Sometimes. Excuse me. Got about 10 more minutes left in this fight. Drink another hot potion because I didn't really want to have to deal with it mid-fight again. Should be sharpening my weapon. I think I do this right in the right at the last moment. I think I do that. Because I'm like, oh wait. Do I? Did I just go into the blue weapon? I hope I didn't. I'm an idiot if I did. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I went in with the blue weapon. Didn't give a shit about that extra damage modifier. Nope. And that's the new addition with the greatsword. You can use it in combat. You just gotta know when the hell you can use it in combat. I'm not gonna tell you I knew that would work. I'm just saying that's how you do it without screwing yourself. And here I am apparently getting greedy again. And it didn't really work, you know, the second time. I figure since I got some slinger ammo, I might as well do that, alright? Because you can't use it without a slinger ammo. There he goes. About 50 yards in another direction. Again, just seemingly to piss me off. But I landed that damn true charge. My credit to, you know, the game's whoopsie there. It didn't really do anything to block it or hinder me in any way, so it's not really an accomplishment on my end, but it still felt really good. Where you going, buddy? I gotta break your shit here. That was early. Again, you saw what I was trying to do there. Just very poor execution. I'd like to move, buddy. That's really all I want to do right now. Please don't trap me up against the wall like an asshole. It'd be great if you could do that, please. And apparently it's just very tired, which is fine by me. And of course he took a step back at just the wrong fucking range. Because screw you. Game didn't have much else of a reason, it was just screw you. And from what I could gather, to be fair. And I missed. I think I missed. Oh, these are noob mistakes. These are not good. Not good at all. But I'll get better. You remember in the beginning of the first season of Monster Hunter World? And then toward the end? I'm hoping it'll be that level of skill growth again. So yeah, the wake up true charge mechanic, a bit nerfed. Okay, one, because I fucked it up. And two, I mean, it doesn't really matter, it worked, but it didn't work as well as I'd hoped it would. So what? I'm like, nope, I'm not getting rid of it. By God, I started, I'm gonna finish that true charge. But, yeah, they nerfed the wake-up true charge because, again, you have to hit both hits of the true charge to get the damage bonus, but still, it is, I think, still the most effective wake-up, I would hope. That's kind of always been the way the Greatsword's niche, wake-up hits. And, yeah, there's no more, at least for these expeditions, there's no more just, you know, you got a timer and then you just leave. No, you gotta go back and fucking end that shit manually. Excuse me, I'm hoping during the actual assignments or, you know, actual quests that you can just kind of automatically leave on the timer because I don't want to have to waltz my butt all the way back there. And since we don't have a camp, I guess we do technically have a camp, I just didn't use it. I thought we didn't have a camp at this point, technically, so I had to run all the way back. But I think we did. I saw a tent there, so I think I could have just gotten back and did it that way, but I didn't. Who needs water ammo? I don't use guns. Well, not a lot. Sometimes I do, but not a lot. And if I do, usually it's a heavy bow gun with a shotgun style shot, because I mean, I like light bow guns, okay. They're just kind of boring. Oh, very interesting. Chug hot drinks. I just want to return from the expedition, hun. There we go. So yeah, that was the first hunt. The second hunt is a lot more annoying. I did these both back to back, so my hunting prowess was still kind of rusty in the second one, but we'll get there together. We'll get the old skill back. Eventually. Eventually. I think my HR now is 550, and my MR is still like 4. I haven't been doing a whole lot of master rank yet, because I haven't done a whole lot on camera yet, and I want all that stuff to be new to me on camera, so I can suck ass, and you can laugh at it. And then afterwards, like my first playthrough on my first, you know, HR and whatever, I had to do all that. And then when I was off camera, I practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced, and I came back and I looked really good. So that's probably what's going to happen this time. I mean, there was a lot of failure in between, but, you know, eventually I looked really good. Like most hunting games, it's all practice, baby. And I'm willing to put in the time. Oh yes. If there's one thing I'm willing to do with games, it's dump in absurd amounts of time to get better. Yep. That seems like a bit gratuitous to give me 2 trophies to kill 1 Beotodus. But okay then. Thanks for the trophies, I guess. I mean, they don't mean anything, but okay then. Do you really think they can see you waving at that distance? I guess if they have binoculars, they might. And just like that, a whole village was concocted in less than a day. Unless they just skip forward like a week, in which case, okay, maybe I can see that. Even still, that's an absurd rate. How would we call this place Celiana, and the surrounding area can be the Hoarfrost Reach. Daring name in this day and age, but okay, I like the Hoarfrost Reach. Sounds edgy. I know what HOAR means, okay, by the way. I know they're not actually... Never mind. I just find it funny, that's the name they went with. Don't forget your cold weather gear. Oh, don't worry, I got my Santa cosplay lined up, and I'll be using that soon enough. I mean, it's good enough for Santa, man. It's good enough for my hunter. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright. You'll be needing an ecological research branch. No, not really, but I guess you're here anyway. I just kill them all. I don't need to learn anything. What the hell you think I am, a scholar? Anyway, this was I cut out like 10 minutes of me just wandering my butt around town trying to figure out where everything was. But we still got a minute or two to walk around so you can see what the place generally looks like. So, yeah. They did move this, which I'm really happy about, because I kind of, after a while, stopped doing Tail Rider things because I hated going to my room. So, I'm glad they put that there. Not too far out of the way. I do like the hub they did better this time. It's a lot more centralized. The only thing I don't like is where they put the blacksmith, I think, was kind of out of the way. But, I mean, there's only so many places they can put stuff all near the same area. I do really like the new Gathering Hub, though. The new Gathering Hub is really kind of fun. And until the next mission, your tree is only in the Gathering Hub, which is only one mission. But still, I was wondering, like, where's the tree at? The tree's not here. The tree is after the next mission. Excuse me. But yeah, apparently this chef was the master of the muscular chef. I don't know how he ever became her apprentice, but apparently he did. And apparently there's a chest there that I completely forgot all about, and I did not know that. But yeah, I was getting rid of the god bug, getting rid of the bitter bug, because I was like, I don't need to try and shower randoms with life powder to keep their butts alive, because I'll be doing solo Fedolo content. Little did I know, in about 20 minutes after this, or not 20, about an hour after this, I was back to trying to help people not die in Xenohiva, and Pink Raytheon, and, you know, friggin' whatever else I needed help with again. I was like, where are my life powders at? Yeah. Never take stuff out of your thing unless you know for a fact you are not going to be hunting them. Anyway, that's about all I got for today, everyone. Next time we'll be taking on Banbaro, the moose, which was far more annoying than Jyuratodus, or whatever the hell we did. Banto. Anyway, we're fighting the moose next time, so I'll see you all then. Next time, everyone. Next time.